Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Playdates and Travels, and hi if you are new to my channel. It's so nice to meet you. I do a lot of Disney content, and I'm really excited for today's video. If you're a returning viewer, returning subscriber, thanks again for sticking by. We love talking to you on this channel, so please do leave a comment and say hi when you get a chance, because I love having the chit chat online with all of my followers and all of my friends, because that's what you guys have become to me, is my friends and my family here on YouTube. So I'm going to be doing a pin mail video, or another mail video in general. I have all of these packages in my hands, and then I also have a couple other of pins that I have opened in previous outfits, so you'll see that too. I might just splice it all together. You know, you guys know me, I like to just do that when I have a chance to just put all my videos together, because I don't get to film that often, and I like to keep the content going as much as possible, but a lot of times I have my kids with me, or awake, or running around, and the camera moves, or I just don't have time to film, so I have to take those breaks to film when I get a chance. And let's get into today's mail. So if you like this type of video, you know, seeing my mail, me opening up that mail, please give this video a like and stick around for the end. Okay, so I don't know which one to start with. So this is one of those pins that's very hard to get, and rather than wait to trade for it, which would take me a while, I saw a pretty decent price on eBay and decided just to splurge and get it. I named my price, he accepted it, and here we go. This is one of the American Adventure pins that came out in those boxes. Each one of those boxes comes with 2 pins for $20, but the chances of me getting a random state were very high, and I only really wanted one, so I decided just to purchase it, and that is the state of California, where I live. Let me give you guys a close-up of this pin. You can see it is Mickey and Minnie on a car. They're driving in a car through the state of California. That is the state's shape right there. You have the Golden Gate Bridge behind them, which represents San Francisco. Of course, you have a little movie reel down here, which represents the fact that in Hollywood, in Southern California, there is the entertainment capital of the world, etc., etc. It does say California at the very bottom. And then, of course, you do have a beautiful evergreen or tall tree back there, which represents the fact that in Northern California, there are those big redwood trees, big, large trees that you'll see as you go further up the coast. So this is an awesome pin. I love that Mickey and Minnie are just like on holiday, like, hey, we're going for a joyride, and this is such a fun pin. So I'm really excited that I got this in perfect condition and was able to add this to my pin collection. Let's get into my first package that we have here in an envelope. And this one is from my new friend Carrie, and she is a cast member, which means that we were able to make a trade for a cast member pin, and I'm really excited that I now have a cast member friend, because those are very valuable, guys. They can only get you those cast member trades that you can only get if you're a cast member, so this was great to make this friend, and I traded her a pin that I had as well that she was all equally happy about, so I'm so excited for this. It says, thank you for the trade, have a great day, love Carrie, with the little Mickey Mouse. Very cute. And then I have my package right here. So I almost forgot, because I was so excited to get this pin, but we actually traded for 2 pins. This is a Mary Poppins pin. This is my very first Mary Poppins pin. Oh, this is cute. You have the umbrella from Mary Poppins. You know, she always has her umbrella. And then you also have her rosy cheeks, and she's wearing a hat and a scarf. And this is one of those nesting doll pins. I did get a set not too long ago, so I have a couple of these, and she happened to have this one, and I didn't have it yet, so I decided to go ahead and pick this one out of her extra pins. And this is just cute because I actually do love Mary Poppins. It's one of my favorite older movie classics, live action films anyway. And I like the original better than the new one, sorry to say, guys, if you have watched the new one. So this is very fun to have. Mary Poppins, practically perfect in every way. That wasn't a good accent, I know. Okay, and then the real reason that we traded was because she was able to purchase this pin for me, and I'm so excited. Every month, the cast members get a new movie anniversary collection pin released. This was for the month of April that was released, and I was so excited to see this was released. My friend actually is a cast member, but she wasn't able to go pick up the pin for me the day it was released, and then it sold out here in California. Carrie lives in Florida, where they had extras, so she picked this one up for me, and so excited we did that trade. This is a Little Mermaid 30th anniversary pin. You can see Ariel with Flounder, and then the sign beneath him that says The Little Mermaid 30th anniversary. Flounder is playing with a bunch of seahorse. There's Sebastian the crab, and Ariel's waving as if to say hi. This is just an amazing pin. And the back does say, on the backer card, Disney Theme Parks Cast Exclusive. You can see that right there. And I think the retail value originally of this was about $12. So that's not what it's going for in the secondary market, of course, which is why I wanted to trade for this. Limited edition of 1,000. So that was the LE size. Only 1,000 of these were made. Very excited to have this one added to my collection, and she will go well with the rest of my Little Mermaid collection behind me. Okay, my very next package is actually from Disney Kitty, and we just did our very first trade, and this is cool because she put Little Mermaid stickers all across the front, knowing that I'm a big Little Mermaid collector, so thank you, Becca, for sending this to me. Oh my goodness, and the eyes of my name have little Mickeys drawn in there too. That is actually an adorable little touch. Oh my goodness, that is very, very cute. I'm loving all the stickers. That's some of the stickers right there, so very cool. And then I have a giant Zoom Minnie Mouse sticker on the back as well. Oh my goodness, there's a lot in here. Okay, so the very first thing I see is some beautiful Belle stationery. And if you guys ever watched Disney Kitty's channel, she's another fellow YouTuber. I'm sure you probably have heard of her. But if not, I will put her handle on here on the screen as well. And she's a big Belle fan. So it's just perfect that she sent me a Be Our Guest stationery. This is gorgeous. This looks like something that might have come from Japan, just because it's a very nice note. You can see that right there. Loving the stationery, Becca. Thank you so much. And then I have a nice little note. Hi Christina, thank you so much for reaching out to me about the Judy PTD trade. I did get a recent PTD pin that had Judy Hopps from Zootopia, which she is a big fan of, so we were able to make that trade. I can't wait to add it to my collection. I hope you enjoy your pins, and I hope to meet you out in California someday soon. Love, Becca. I know, we didn't get to meet the last time you were here. Hopefully soon. So very, very cool. Love the note, and let's get into our beautiful package pins. She pinned them to the back of this. Very smart, actually. Okay, so I have 3 pins in here. And let's go ahead and open the very first one. Oh, and it's a Little Mermaid one with BFF. So it's Ariel with Flounder. I recently got this pin box, and I did not get this pin, but she had it, so we went ahead and made that trade. So awesome! Look how gorgeous she is, Ariel and Flounder. And it's from that BFF's box. I can show you. This is the box itself that it came in. I just happen to have this laying around my room. And this is the title pin from the box. And no, I did not get this one, so now I have it. And this is awesome. Oh, she's so pretty. Thank you, Becca. The next pin in there is a Park Pack pin. And if you guys watched a lot of pin videos last year, you might have seen the Park Packs. It was a Disney Store exclusive subscription that was going around for $50 per month. And each month they had a different theme. I could never subscribe. They were always sold out, so I missed out on all of them. But I've been collecting some Park Pack pins slowly, and this is another one that is pretty fun. This is an Aladdin one, and there's Jasmine, and you can see Genie in the background with his hands dancing, and there's Abu looking at all the treasure with the Genie's lamp, and there's a Sultan's Palace in the back and the Cave of Wonders. This is actually a very, very detailed pin. Very gorgeous. Look at that. That is a very fun pin, and I'm very excited to add this to my Aladdin collection. This does say pin 1 of 3 on the back, limited edition of 500, and I love it. So this will definitely be, I think this is my first Park Pack Aladdin pin, so yay! Thank you! And finally, the last pin in this pack is a fantasy pin, and this is a gorgeous fantasy pin of Ariel in her human dress when she goes out with Eric, and they're out in the town, and she's just like, and Eric's trying to guess her name. So this is a very beautiful fantasy pin. I love this. You can actually see Ariel's palace in the background. There's a very nice translucent soft enamel backing and like a nice green. And then you have Ariel with her nice bright blue bow in her hair. Her hair is looking beautiful. And then look at her dress. There's actually some sparkly detail right there on the bodice part in the black. This is just such a very pretty pin. And the maker of this, it actually says Secret Squirrel SS and LE of 25. So that is the maker of this. I've actually never heard of this designer, but this is an awesome pin, and I'm very excited to have another fantasy pin added to my Ariel collection because you can never have too many Little Mermaid pins or fantasy pins for that matter. So thanks again, Becca, for the trade. That was so much fun. I love this package. So thank you for the new pins. Okay, up next I have 2 pin packages. You can see DisneyKriss pin mail right there. She always puts her little sticker label on the back of her envelopes. I do her live sales, and then she also makes authentic fantasy pins, and this is my fantasy pin package. This will give you a hint as to what is inside. You have Mulan! Mulan with the two sides. Mulan as Ping and Mulan as Mulan. So I'm very excited to open the pin and see the actual pin inside. I love the little bags that come with it too. It's such a nice touch. Oh my gosh. And I went ahead and cheaped out once again. When I did the Little Mermaid one, I just got the top pin. She had one with the top pin and then the one behind it that was like the solid $85 version. My bank is not that big right now, so I went for the smaller top pin option, which is just fine by itself. I love this, and this is a gorgeous design. This was my official Disney Store pin that came out last year, and you can see the two faces where you have Mulan and Ping, just like that. Sorry if it's moving. There we go. And you have one side with the flowers and the other side with the flowers, but one's in purple, one's in green. This is a gorgeous pin. And now I have a bigger version of that because you have the fantasy version, and this is just so pretty from DisneyKriss. There's Mulan as Ping on that side, and then on my other side, you have Mulan as Mulan with a nice earring in her ear, and then the middle of this pin is actually her holding a sword. So awesome. And then on this side, of course, you have the bow in her hair. On this side, you don't. It's just the top knot. I love this little strand of hair that's on the side. This is just a very gorgeous detailed pin and so well done. DisneyKriss makes some of the nicest fantasy pins, I have to say. I'm going to continue to give her my money because these are nice pins. Yay to Mulan adding to my collection. This is a great pin. So this is actually one of the live sales I did with her, and you can just bid on whichever pins you are able to get, and first come, first serve. This one is one of the new open edition pins that just came out from Disneyland Paris. Let me go ahead and take it out. This is an orange colored pin, whatever price that is, but this is Aladdin. Just in time for the new movie, right? And you have Aladdin dressed up as Prince Ali with Princess Jasmine in her gorgeous green dress. I love that outfit. One of my YouTube subscribers actually just commented that my hair reminded them of Princess Jasmine, and that is like the nicest compliment. Anyway, I just wanted to share because I was really excited with that comment. But this is a very fun pin. Jasmine has her hands on her hips, and she kind of looks like she's not really 100% trustworthy of Prince Ali, which makes sense. And this is just a fun pin. Although at close glance, it kind of looks like she has a mustache. This is just a funny design, but I love this pin so much. This is a very fun pin. Up next, I'm seeing a Cinderella pin, and this has Disneyland in the back. This is an older pin with Cinderella standing in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle. This is just a fun pin that I have a slight castle collection and also a couple of Cinderella pins, and just because it's just such a gorgeous design and says Disneyland, my home park at this point, I decided to go ahead and grab it. And this actually says on the back, this is a pin from 2002. So it's an older style pin, but a very fun pin nonetheless. Alright, my next pin in here is actually a PTD style pin. And this is an older pin. On the back, it actually says Disney Studio Store Hollywood, and it has a bunch of ice cream cones. So it is from the DSSH. I've shown that on my channel a couple times. And I'm collecting PTDs that remind me of different films. I have a number of Rescuer pins, and so I decided to go ahead and grab this one because it was another one. And not only has the Rescuer, Orville I believe his name is, has the bird, but it also has an ice cream that he is carrying. So I just thought that was a very, very cute pin, and because it goes with the Rescuers theming, and I collect those pins, I thought it would be fun to add to my PTD collection. And for anyone who's unaware of what PTDs are, they stand for Pin Trader Delights because they normally have an ice cream cone or ice cream sundae or ice cream related food or drink with the character from Disney. So much fun. Alright, my next pin in here is Countdown to the Millennium pin from the year 2000. And this was actually a Disney Store release. I wasn't collecting pins then though, so this is awesome for me. And this is a Sword in the Stone pin. This is the pin itself, and you can see it has Merlin and Arthur is getting ready to pull out the sword from the legendary stone in which it sits. So this is an awesome pin. The Sword in the Stone is one of my favorite movies. Apparently it came out in 1963 because that is the year commemorated on this pin. And this is just a very, very fun design. And the back of this just has, it says pin 61 of 101. And that is the back right there, in like this dark metal with a bunch of different Mickey Mouses. So let's go into our latest. I have in here a pin, and this one is from a pin sale, I believe, because this is not one of her exclusive ones. I did pre-order another DisneyKriss fantasy pin, and I guess that's on its way to me. But let's go ahead and open these up. My first pin is Jafar from the Mystery Conceal Disguises collection that came out in, I want to say, February. I did not go to the parks that time, so I did not pick this up in person, but here is Jafar as an old man with the new Aladdin movie having coming out. This is fantastic to add to my villains collection. I love evil Jafar in old man form, in disguise. And then I have this beautiful Disneyland Paris pin with Ariel on it, and I do like that it has a bunch of flowers on the bottom. This is a stunning pin as well. And you can see the princess is kind of like in a fleur de lis design. It's very painted on, light effect. And the original price when it was sold in Paris was orange. If someone has a pricing sheet in Paris, please send it to me. I'm just curious what orange means because I've gotten a lot of Paris orange pins lately. And I know I'm not paying orange prices, you know what I'm saying? Slight change of scenery as my son was waking up. The next one is from this fantasy creator. Look at this beautiful lemon envelope it came in. This is YoYo Pins. That is the creator's fantasy pins. You can see it is a duo Mulan set. I'm going to go ahead and open these bags. The two pins that came from YoYo Pins. This is the first one. And you can see it is Mulan holding a flower. And she's wearing her signature dress, looking very, very pretty. Oh my gosh, I love this pin so much. It's very, very gorgeous and good coloring and good drawings. She is a fantasy pin maker who is well renowned. You can see it says alluring minis on the back, and this is an LE size of 50. Only 50 of these were made. And this one came together with this set. So you have Mulan in princess form in this one, and then you have her warrior outfit. So this is Ping's warrior outfit, and you can see the sword and the dashing outfit. This would be really fun to have and add to my Mulan collection. And again, it says alluring minis LE 50 on the back. And this was actually only, I think, $15, $10, something like that. So not that expensive on her website. So next I'm going to show you this seller, Pins Break the Internet. This is his handle, Pins Break the Internet. And he has Instagram sales every week as well. And what's cool about him is that he'll also send you free gifts. So one of the gifts that was included was this cute Minnie Mouse envelope. I actually have a couple of these already, but it was nice that he sent me one. It's a little bent. No, it did not arrive like this. My son actually did this yesterday, and I said, no, leave my mail alone. This is a Lady Tremaine pin from 2006. I do like there's a lot of Thanksgiving going on here. What's unique is that it's Lady Tremaine. It's kind of like a magazine cover. I thought that was different and unique and to add to my little small Cinderella collection. So this is an LE pin that I thought would be fun to have. Today I was watching him, Pins Break the Internet, was giving a lot of free gifts. So this was one of my gifts that I got. A duo set from the Disney store, Silly Sidewalker and Smooth Talker. And this is one that I actually never purchased for myself. So this is an amazing free gift. I will definitely add this to my Little Mermaid collection. And you can see this originally was selling for $12.95 at the Disney store. Cha-ching! The next pin I got, you can see the hinge door is broken, so he actually sent this to me for free since I expressed an interest in it. Put that back together. But this is a Mr. Toad's Wild Ride pin. It's sort of unique. You can see the doorway from the ride, and it's a Disneyland exclusive pin. And when you open it up, the doors reveal Donald and Daisy on the inside. Again, this was broken, so he did go ahead and include this in my package for free, which was very, very nice. He didn't have to do so because it is a broken pin, but cute nonetheless. This is the last pin that I purchased from that first package, and you can see this says Happy Moo Year 2009. I guess it was the year of the cow that year, but I thought this would be cute because I love Tokyo pins, and this is just such a pretty design. I love Minnie over here with the pink colors, and you've got Mickey holding what looks like a Mickey Mouse shaped clock. And then, of course, you have Clarabelle in the background. So this is actually a very cute pin that I didn't have access to otherwise, and I decided, why not, I'll add to my Tokyo collection. It is a dated pin, but it's still pretty. And you can see it's the Tokyo Disney Resort. Original price was $8, and there's the markup. I paid $15 for this. The final things included in here are free gifts. So this is an Ariel and Flounder pin, I believe. Yeah, it is a small pin that came from the Disney store in Japan. And this was included in my package for free for bidding on the other pin. So this was awesome. That's part of the reason why I paid so much for these pins, because I wanted the free gifts. How cool is that? Also included was this Ralph Breaks the Internet sticker. It says we're going to the internet, and you can see there's both Ralph and Penelope on here. Very cute. And this was also a Disney Store Japan sticker originally, and there is Penelope on the back saying Von Sweet. My last free gift came in this little package, so I'm going to take this out and show you. The value on this one says 420 yen. It says Osaka, and it is a Mickey Mouse pin. That's pretty neat right there. To add to my foreign collection, you can see the price here was 300 yen, is what it said. So even though it says 420 there, it looks like it was marked down to $3 at some point. Finally, this was also included. I have a matching Minnie Mouse Okinawa pin. So for someone that collects Japan pins and is really into that type of style, I thought this would be fun to have and add to my collection. Yay for free pins. You guys can see I'm now swimming in pins. I also have this one. It is an Aladdin and Jasmine pin that is also from Tokyo. It says Fill Her Magical Dining. This is on a Pins Break the Internet backer card. And you can see Donald is on a magic carpet on top there. Very appropriate with the new Aladdin movie. I think this is such a fun pin because they are on the carpet, and I love that. You have the city of Agrabah behind them, or at least the palace at any rate, and then you have the Philharmonic Dining logo right there. So this is the backing card from Pins Break the Internet. Kind of cool. And finally from Pins Break the Internet we have this one. It's Ariel's Greeting Grotto. Again, a Disney Sea pin. It does say April 2005 debut. And you can see there's a flower there with sparkly features and coral, and she's sitting on top of a pink shell. Such a cute pin, and it's another one I did not have. To Eric from Pins Break the Internet, definitely has like a Tokyo pin connection. This one says Tokyo Disney Sea. And given that I like Tokyo pins and Tokyo merch in general, I went ahead and bid on this one as well. The last two packages I'm going to show you are actually from Fry Guy Pins, starting with this itty bitty bitty bitty. And this was my first ever Sebastian the Crab pin that I went and purchased since I didn't have any. You can see Sebastian is in his finest form. A very simple pin, but I just wanted to add to my Little Mermaid collection because I love Sebastian. I'm really into Aladdin lately, guys, just adding to that collection, building that up. This one appears to have been from 100 Years of Magic event. I'm not really sure what that is, but it says Walt Disney 100 Years of Magic, and it's commemorating Aladdin, which came out in 1992. You can see Genie, Aladdin, and Abu. This is such a fun looking pin, and on the back it does say copyright Disney once again. It says edition size was 2600, so that's how many pins were made of this, and just a fun, unique Aladdin pin that I didn't already own, so wanted to go ahead and add that to my collection. And my final purchase from Fry Guy Pins were these two pins from the recent Pin Trading Nights event. I could have done a pickup for it, but I didn't, and I got a great deal from him, so I have both the Ariel one and Lady and the Tramp version. I might trade this, but I'm not 100% sure just yet, but I love that these both commemorate both films that I love. And this is from the recent event that I didn't attend in Orlando. So very, very fun to have access to these. And you can see the original price of both of them were $18. So not a bad deal at all for the price that he had in his sale. And I now own both of them. Yay! And my last package is from Young Queen Disney Pins. I just did this unboxing and unfortunately the camera didn't save. So I'm going to film it again as quickly as possible. But I just opened a mystery bag from the seller. But this is another live sale that you can do, and I've done a couple with her as well. This is what I purchased from her. My first one is a Hong Kong Disneyland pin. It is a Happy Mother's Day pin that came out just this year. You can see it says 2019 with the pink glitter. And what's cool is that Mrs. Jumbo's head actually moves, so she takes care of baby Dumbo right there. Such a sweet pin, and I do like that this is a current pin that I bid on, so very happy to have access to this pin now as well. You guys know I love my Mulan pins, and this is a cast member exclusive. I took it off the backer card to show you, but up there is Mulan holding a fan. It does say 20 for 20 years of Mulan, and this is one of the name tag pins that came out from the Disney Employee Centers. You can see it says Disney Employee Center, LE size of 250. I wouldn't have access to this otherwise because I'm not a cast member. But this is a very nice pin. That's the front side. But this is an official Disney Employee Center pin, name tag. And the next couple of pins, I went all into having PTDs. This is my first one. It is an Olivia Flaversham pin from The Great Mouse Detective. I love this movie. I love that she's holding an ice cream cone. I think she's so cute here. And it does have the little soda fountain ice cream cones on the back. So fun to add to my ice cream pin collection. I also got this one in that same vein, and you can see it is Mickey Mouse holding an ice cream sundae that looks oh so delicious. This is an older style pin because the pin actually says Disney Soda Fountain, not the Disney Studio Store Hollywood. So this is the original incarnation. You can see all the ice cream cones there as well. But I love this pin so much and so happy to add this one to my PTD collection. Because I bid on those two pins, I actually got this one gifted to me for free. So this is such a nice surprise that I also got this one included in my package. And it is the three fairies from Sleeping Beauty, all surrounding one big ice cream sundae. So this one I might actually put up for trade. I think it's a more valuable pin because it's harder to get. But really cool, this was included for free with the other pins. And finally, since I'm on a Disney Studio Store Hollywood kick, I also got this one, which is like a perfume bottle. You can see her in a glittery blue bottle right there, and this has like the perfume tassel coming out of it. Kind of cute. She's in a clamshell. I didn't already own this one, so I decided to go ahead and add this one to my collection, and that is the original price as well. Okay, so that's everything from my most recent pin mail haul. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite pin was. I have so many that it's really hard for me to choose. My son is moving the camera. It is tilted. I can't fix it that quickly, but let me know what your favorite pin mail piece was from this most recent haul. So I hope to talk to you all very, very soon in my next pin mail video. Hopefully not too soon. I've been going way too crazy, as you guys can tell. And I look forward to talking to you in the next video, and maybe it's pin related, maybe it's not. Hopefully not. Crossing my fingers. All right, talk soon. Bye-bye.